ever welcome to the stage, Mr. Ben! Ooh.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ben. I'm from Indonesia. I may not be famous here in the UK, but back in my country, nobody knows me either. This is my first time doing Beat the Frog. It's lovely. In China, they eat the frog. Ask Marco. It's okay sometimes, that's all right. This is my 4th week in Manchester. I love it so much. Manchester is lovely. I've been visiting places. I went to Chinatown, and then I went to Gay Village. I love how no one ever cheered for Chinatown. We have a gay village in Indonesia. It's called Bali. Well, it's more like a gay island, actually. I just find it funny that gay village and Chinatown is right next to each other, as if they're being passive-aggressive, telling China, hey, you need more gay people, population control something. I am not fully Chinese. I'm also Indonesian. I'm Chinese Indonesian. Back in my country, I'm called a Chindo. I think the UK term is mudblood. Back in my country, I'm a minority. There's only 15% of us. For some reason, we control 85% of the economy. We're the minorities, but we control the country from the inside. We're basically the Jews of Indonesia. Our only differences are we have squinty eyes and we absolutely love pork. There's a saying that I love to hear in English is do not bite the hands that feeds you, which means don't talk shit about where you live, where you work. But if the hand gives you a middle finger, maybe you could give it a little nibble. So I'm gonna talk about my country just a little bit, okay? I grew up with a lot of racism and people make fun of my squinty eyes. What they don't realize, this is an evolutionary advantage. It makes it easier for us to work on Google spreadsheet. You look at the column one by one. It's true. It really sucks, man. I miss my country, but it just doesn't treat me really well. I have to apply to a visa to get to the UK. Fuck, man, everywhere I go, I need a visa. I wish I was Brazilian so someone would marry me. Everywhere I go, fucking visa, UK visa, Australia visa. The only Asian that can travel easily is COVID. I'm just messing with you guys. COVID isn't real. You can trust me, I'm Chinese. I have no one is from the NHS. Whatever it's called. So 4th week in Manchester, the hardest part is I miss my wife, man. I want to get a new one here. We're not ready for kids, so we got the second best thing. Can you guys guess what it is? That's a trick question. Anything is better than kids. My wife, she misses a lot of points, so we watched Oppenheimer together, and after the movie, she was like, Oppenheimer's a terrible person. I know, right? He cheated on his wife. I'm pretty sure that's not the worst thing he's done, really. So I grew up in a really weird place in my country, in an island of Borneo, where my public school was funded by a cigarette company. An actual cigarette company is funding my school because the government is corrupt as fuck, unlike the UK, right? So there were times where I would just skip classes. And my teacher will come up to me and she will be like, Mr. Ben, what do you think you're doing? I'm paying your salary. What does it look like? Mr. Ben, this is public school ground. Get back to class, you fucking Chindo mudblood. do not bite the hands that feeds you. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you so much for this.
Whoa. Oh, wow, fuck. You know, Mr. Ben, everybody.